emails, right? You must be ready. We were discussing about what we should reply when we are asked to tell me about yourself. And we all had a different opinion, different anecdote and different points to connect with our own self. And this interview thing is very personal to me. This is because, so before I got my first job, I was rejected by 22 companies. And I gave 22 interviews in the span of 4 months, from November to March, during my education in the master's degree. And then last week when I went home, so I really wanted to know what is that thing, what is exactly an interviewer look into an employee and what value they seek from it. So it was an enigma for me which I wanted to decode it, to understand. And when I got my first job, again I gave interview just to check. Like, why? Because I was rejected 22 times, so I just to check whether I am ready now to be accepted by some other company. Again I was rejected by other company also. And where I got selected is like one of the top companies in the world where most of the people get rejected, but I got selected. And where I got rejected in 22 companies is like very small or like medium scale companies. We accept most of the employees, but they rejected me. So this was some enigma like I wanted to understand and decode it. Then I did little research to understand what are exactly an employee look for an employee. And like there is nothing like you can say like 5 points, 10 points or like 15 points. So these are the points which employee look. It depends upon job to job, company to company what they look for. But if we broadly classify all these things, so I came into conclusion of 5 points. When any employer look for an employee, and these 5 points are not the technical aspect of the interview. For example, for any job you need a certain technical skills to perform the job, right? So these 5 points are apart from that technical skills, and these technical skills are like necessary for it. It depends upon job to job, it differs also. And these 5 things are very generalized, universally looked by most of the companies. So I'm going to list these in reverse order. So the 5th point is computer literacy, which every company looks for in their employee. So in today's world, it is very important to understand how to work on an Excel sheet or a Word, or like how to sort out a normal hardware or software problem in a computer, or like you should know how to work on a computer. This is the most basic things which we are supposed to know in this world. And I think we cannot survive even for a personal thing also if we don't know how to operate a computer. The 4th is analytical skills. So analytical skills is given a situation, given an ideas, how you access the situation and take a decision. You should have a that mind to understand the situational based question. If something happens, then what you take a decision, if and what kind of things we all know, right? So you give it a situation and then how you react to that situation and all those things. And also it is very important when you given a situation, you should not react, you should always respond. And this is what I learned in Toastmasters, that we should not always react, it is very important to respond. And there is a clear difference between reaction and response. The 3rd thing is interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills like how you react with your colleague, how you react with your team members, how you resolve the conflicts, issues. It could be anything like if you want a leave but your manager is not approving. So how you approach with it, like both the sides should win-win kind of situation. All this come under interpersonal skills. The second thing is the word. I think the second and the first is the word which I have been listening since 1 year, like I don't know how many times. I think it is the most overused word in Toastmasters. And the second thing is leadership skills. Leadership skills is how you take an initiative, perform a task, lead a project, how you encourage other employees and your co-workers to get engaged, to help them and you get help from them. So all these come under leadership skills. It is a very debatable situation whether leaders are born or you can create a leaders. Still people are not sure about it. But this is something which, like, when we think about a leadership skill, it is something which think, okay, we are talking about a prime minister or a CEO or CEO or like anything. But according to me, I think leadership skills is everywhere. Even in your mother is a leader. Like she wakes up early and she cook food for everyone. So she is taking an initiative so that others can perform their job very well. This is also one of the most important leadership skills. And the last point and the most important point which I found is the communication skills. And if we find the communication skills, so before I did research, so for me communication skill was just like you should be able to speak fluently in English, you should know the English, that's it. But later I found that communication is not only about speaking English, it is about your listening ability, your thinking ability, and it is like if you classify them, so it is three things. One is listening ability, thinking ability, and your speaking ability. How you convince others. It is not always about you should speak, you should listen also. So it is said, as someone said this, that you should always listen 10 times more than you speak, and this comes under your communication skills also. So like even when I read this thing, so I realized that a couple of times when I was given an interview, and like an interviewer asked me some question. So before he asked, he just started in between only I interrupted. So and then later I got a feedback that I have a communication skills problem. So I thought that okay, I can speak a good English, like I can convey my message. Where is the gap? But now I realize that it is not about speaking; it is about listening. So I was interrupting him. I was not able to give him chance to speak his point, and that comes under all communication skills. And after doing all these things, like I am very happy to know that I am a part of Toastmasters, where the most important thing is leadership and communication. So if you talk to any Toastmasters, they will always talk about leaders and communication skills. And I realize that how important Toastmasters in our life and what are the difference it can make in our life. And I am also happy of the fact that I am on the right path because I am the part of the Toastmasters. And down the line, I will definitely improve on this top skills which I will bring back in influence. Thank you.